Hey there, this is Scott. It is January 24th, 23rd, I don't know. And I finally trimmed this 60 gallon that's here in front of me. I meant to do it like a month and a half ago, but I did finally do it a couple days ago. Finished up today. I had to basically replant the thing because I let it go too long and everything grew out too tall. And everything suffered as a result. The Monte Carlo didn't get enough light because everything was almost surfaced. But I cut it all back and it looks good. Well, it doesn't look good, but it's going to look good, I think. I guess just to name the plants, there's a Super Red Ludwigia. In the back is Houttenia palustris, which I've chosen specifically as the background in this tank because the shrimp absolutely love it. So there's going to be a lot of that in the back. It's going to be big and bushy, and it'll give a lot of haven for the shrimp. There's going to be like a carpet of Monte Carlo all the way across from one end to the other. I mean, obviously it needs some work. And like I said, it's just been suffering because of the lack of attention. In the middle is going to be some crypts, just regular crypt Wendii. I really like them. I think they look really good in CO2. I don't know. It's just a personal favorite of mine, as well as this Pinnatifida here in the front. Problem, I have a really tough time placing this Pinnatifida. It is a hard plant to grow. It's not a hard plant to grow. It's a hard plant to scape, in my opinion. I'm going to try it interspersed within the Monte Carlo in the front, and just keep it short and bushy. Just keep trimming it, and I think that'll look cool. I don't know. If not, then I'll get rid of it, but I like it. Some Rotala back there, and then there's this. Man! There's this Java fern. I just love this Java fern. It's the best one I've ever grown. I don't even want to touch it. There's a bunch of... This is not going to be here. Get out of here. So yeah. I think it's going to look good. Oh wow. That's a nearite back there. There's a black nearite snail. They're really nice. Really cool fish. Or snails. I think it's going on 2 years old now, too. I go a long time without seeing him and think he's gone. And then he'll be crawling along. I have lost... There's a Nanochromis in here. There was a pair, and I'm only able to find the female. The male... He effed off somewhere, man. I don't know where he went. Sucks. There's... Everybody else is here is fine, except all the tiny little nanofish completely disappeared. I don't know if they disappeared into the filter, or the Nanochromis ate them. There is a... She's hiding, but there's a female Pilgarami in here. And, I mean, maybe, but she lived with them for a year before they came into this tank, and she never bothered them, so I don't think it was them or her. I don't know who ate them. They're gone, though. There were 6 dwarf pencil fish, which were fantastic, cool little fish, but I don't have a place for them, I guess. And then chili rasboras, they're all missing. So I'm gonna have to go with something a little bit bigger. I was thinking sparkling gouramis. I have a friend that knows this stuff, so I'm gonna talk to her about it. There's a tiny little shrimp down here, right in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. That's kind of cool. And not the scud. There's also a bunch of scuds, which is one of the reasons that I left the Huttonia Palustris back there, because the scuds are getting really sassy in this tank. I'm not a fan of scuds. I don't try to eradicate them most of the time, but I also not a fan. I'm being distracted over here. These Cyprichromis in the tank next door are just old bananas. Gorgeous fish. Cyprichromis leptosoma. They are ready to breed. I think they are breeding. And they need more room, so they're going to go in a 55 gallon for the next couple days. I'm creating. I guess I am creating. I am going to create a 55 gallon community Tanganyikan tank. I'll probably take a video of that when it's done. I think it's going to be cool. I have a bunch of Texas Holy Rock and everything's ready to go. Yeah, they are in breeding mode right now. You see him really showing off for her. Female is the one, she's kind of plain looking. And the male is the one that looks like an absolute clown, who is darting all over, chasing her, and there's a couple in here. And the way the Cyprichromis breed, very much like other cichlids, except they do it in open water. So the female will lay the eggs while the male is fertilizing them, and then they're mouth brooders, so she'll directly put them in her mouth and start brooding. So just really cool fish, really cool fish. And it'll be, the 55 will be the Sips, it'll be some Julies and some Kelvis. So it's going to be a really interesting mix of fish. Flip back to the 60. I guess that's it. I will post a video in another couple weeks. And hopefully I'll have added some fish and everything in here by then. Some other fish. I'm ready for some more fish in this tank. It has been nothing but shrimp, and there are hovering zebra loaches in here too. You just never see the fish that are in this tank, which is awesome. You know, I like that, but I also like to see fish, obviously. Wouldn't be in the hobby if I didn't like to see fish. Alright, well, if you've watched it this far, thank you and take care of yourself. Bye.